George, firstly, welcome to West Bromwich Albion. You only landed in the UK a few hours ago and you got married yesterday. So it's been a whirlwind 24 hours or so for you.
Yeah, no, it's been a good 24 hours. It's been tiring, but it's been amazing. You know, I'm really excited to be here, and honestly, just can't wait to put on the boots and train. So yeah.
Tell us about the timeline. When did you first hear of West Bromwich Albion's interest in you, and how quick did the transfer happen?
Yeah, maybe heard slight interest a couple months ago, but you know, nothing to take my focus away from playing at Montreal. And honestly, maybe only up until 2 weeks ago did I have a feeling that something might happen and I might get a chance. So honestly, when it came, you know, I'm glad it did, and I wanted to take it and experience football in Europe, and yeah, I'm ready to go.
What type of player are you, George? What are your best attributes?
Yeah, I like to be brave on the ball. I try to think forward. I want to play forward as much as possible, and I want to get on the ball as much as possible. And that's what I help the team do. I want to help the team try to score goals, create chances, and keep possession. And defensively, I take pride in not getting beat one-on-one. You know, covering my other teammates and behind. So yeah, I try to bring a good variety of things that we can all work with each other on, and yeah.
You mentioned previously about hearing of our interest about 2 weeks ago. I wonder, in that time, have you managed to do much research on West Bromwich Albion and Ryan Mason, or did you know a lot about both already?
No, I knew, well, Ryan, I knew, obviously he was at Tottenham, and you know, we spoke obviously before coming here, and he was telling me he was also close with Mauricio, who's at Tottenham before, who I went to a national team camp with. So obviously small connections all around, and West Brom is for the club. I did a few digging on the club and some players. So yeah, I mean, it's exciting to be here. You know, I remember watching some games as a kid, even when like Lukaku was here, things like that. So no, I've been really excited, looking forward to it.
It is your first experience of playing professional football outside of North America. How exciting is that, and how ready do you feel for the challenge?
Yeah, I think it's first it's going to be a grind of a season, and I need to be ready for that. I'm extremely excited to put the boots on and start. So I think the biggest thing for me is to just stay focused on the task at hand. That's to do my best to help the team win, and whatever challenges you know, come on the journey, then I'll be ready.
You spoke about seeing Romelu Lukaku play for West Bromwich Albion. I wonder, when you were a kid in America growing up watching English football, what defenders did you enjoy watching?
Oof, there's a ton, but honestly, if I fast forward now, obviously you see like Virgil van Dijk and players like this. Thiago Silva, when he was at Chelsea, he's always been one of my favorites. And then you know, there's, you know, Lescott, Company. There's a ton of players that I can go on, but I try to take pieces from everyone, and that's how I kind of pride myself as a player, is I can be versatile. So I try to take pieces of everyone's game.
I've just seen you come out the canteen there. You've had a quick bite to eat, and fellow American Daryl DK walked in. Did you know Daryl before, and how nice is it to have a fellow countryman here to help you settle in?
No, I've actually never met him before. But obviously, when you see a countryman, you know, you want to get to know them. You know, they kind of make you feel comfortable, like you're at home, and yeah, it's a good connection to build on, and that can branch out into, of course, all the other teammates. But obviously, he was probably one of the first ones that came to me and said what's up. So no, I'm really excited to get to know him and the rest of the guys.
I was looking at the list of games that you played this season, George, and the last team that you played against, you came up against Luis Suarez and Lionel Messi. What was that like as an experience?
Yeah, it was actually, I think, the third time against the pair of them, and you know, that's an experience that, you know, not everyone who's played professionally can say they've done, is play against one of the best. So yeah, honestly, there's so many things to take away from that type of experience, and so many things that, you know, I'll probably never see again, because that's just how good he was. But but yeah, no, it's an incredible experience, and you know, I'm grateful for every step. So yeah.
And you join us in the middle of what is the MLS season. There's still about 3.5 weeks to go until our first game of the Sky Bet Championship campaign. So how much of an advantage do you think that is that you come in here fit and ready to go?
Yeah, I think it's a big advantage in terms of sharpness on the ball, and cardio. But more importantly, I think I'm already in season mode in my head, so I think it really gives me an advantage to be able to adapt to the coach, to the players, and also physically be ready for the challenge, whatever comes.
And just finally, what are some of the aspirations that you have during your time as a West Bromwich Albion player?
Yeah, first and foremost, I want to win as much as possible, and obviously everyone knows that means going up to the Premier League, so that's one. And on a personal standpoint, my goal's always been to get to the World Cup squad, and I know this is a club with big ambitions, so I know they'll help me do that, and I'm gonna help them as much as possible, get up, and whatever that is, win as many games as possible.